Hello, and welcome back to English Podcast for Beginners, a place for friendly voices and simple, useful English. I am Lovely, and I am so happy to spend this time with you today. In our learning journey, we often focus hard on speaking English clearly. This is important. But today, we will focus on something just as powerful, something that truly builds connections with other people. Today's topic is simple: listening to understand. We will talk about how we listen not just with our ears, but with our whole minds, and how that leads to real, lasting friendship and communication. Please stay with me until the very end. This idea will make your English interactions better, stronger, and more rewarding. We all know how to hear. Hearing is when sound enters your ear. But listening, true listening, is an active process. It is a gift you give to another person. Think about the last conversation you had. Were you listening just to find the space to speak your next idea? Were you waiting for a pause so you could jump in and talk about yourself? Many people do this. This is not listening to understand. This is listening to answer. When we listen to answer, we stay focused on ourselves. We focus on our words, our thoughts, and our grammar mistakes. But when we choose to listen to understand, we put our focus completely on the other person. True listening asks us to look for two things: the simple words and the hidden feeling. Sometimes people are speaking correct English, but their true feeling is lost or hidden. They might say, "I am fine," but their tone of voice tells you they're sad. If you only hear the words, "I am fine," you miss the truth. You miss the chance for a deeper connection. To truly understand someone, we must listen with patience and care. How do we practice this kind of active understanding? The first step is to be truly present. When someone is speaking, remove all other distractions. Put down your phone, turn your body toward them. Look at the speaker's eyes when appropriate. This simple action, being present, is already a form of kindness. It tells the other person, "I am here and you are important." Next, listen without judgment. The goal is not to agree or disagree immediately. The goal is to simply take in their full message. Listen to the full thought. Do not interrupt. Give the speaker time and space. Wait until they stop talking and then wait for an extra moment. Give them space to add more if they need to. When the person finishes speaking, you can check your understanding by repeating a small part of their idea back to them. You don't need fancy words. You can use very simple phrases in English like, "So, what I hear is that you are feeling worried about the exam. Is that right?" Or, "You mean that you need more time to complete the task." When you use simple sentences to reflect their thoughts, you are telling the speaker, "I was listening carefully and I am checking to make sure I understand your meaning." This reflective listening is the road to understanding. It slows down the conversation and it proves that you care not only about their words, but about their true meaning and their feelings. When you practice listening to understand, a beautiful thing happens. Your relationship with the speaker grows. You build a true connection. They will trust you more because they know you truly hear them. And when they trust you, they will share more. This helps you learn more about the world and about human feelings. You grow more confident in your English because you stop worrying about speaking perfectly and start focusing on understanding perfectly. The best listeners are often the best communicators, even if they speak only simple English, because understanding is always more important than impressing. Remember, this skill is a practice. Every time you have a conversation, you have a chance to practice listening to understand, not just listening to answer. Be patient with yourself and be kind to others. So, let's summarize the key message for today. True connection is built on true listening. True listening means being present. Listen not just for the words, but for the true feelings behind those words. Use simple sentences to check that you have understood the true meaning. I invite you to practice this today. In your next conversation, listen more than you speak. Focus only on the other person's meaning. You have a friendly voice and you have a clear mind. You can use both of them to build incredible connections in your English journey. Thank you so much for listening today. Remember, we are here for you every week with simple, useful English. Until next time, take care and keep connecting.